That sound. If you grew up in the 2000s, that sound is burned into your DNA. It's the sound of a Saturday morning, a sleepover with friends, or ignoring your homework to save the world. We are living in the era of 4K, ray tracing, and SSDs that load games in a blink of an eye. But if you ask anyone who's been gaming for more than a decade what the greatest console of all time is, the answer is almost always the same: the PlayStation 2. With over 160 million units sold, it is the best-selling console in history. But numbers are boring. Today, we're not just talking about sales figures. We're talking about how a black plastic box defined a generation, killed its competition, and gave us the greatest library of games ever assembled. Grab your DualShock 2, folks. Let's talk about why the PS2 is still the G.O.A.T. To understand the PS2's success, you have to look at the year 2000. The internet was slow, streaming didn't exist, and if you wanted to watch a movie in high quality, you needed a DVD player. Here's the genius move by Sony. In 2000, a standalone DVD player cost around $300 to $400. The PlayStation 2 launched at $299. Do you see the math here? It was the ultimate Trojan horse. Kids could go to their parents and say, "Hey mom, dad, it's not just a video game machine. It plays movies for the family room." And it worked. It became the cheapest DVD player on the market that just happened to play the best video games on Earth. This feature alone put the PS2 in living rooms that never would have bought a Nintendo or a Sega. But a DVD player doesn't keep you relevant for 13 years. The games do. The PS2 library is frankly ridiculous. We are talking about nearly 4,000 titles. Let's look at the sheer variety. You want open-world chaos? Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas. This game felt endless. The map was huge, the customization was deep, and the soundtrack defined the West Coast hip-hop culture for suburban kids everywhere. You want art? Shadow of the Colossus, a game so beautiful and desolate it proved video games could be high art. You want horror? Silent Hill 2 is still arguably the scariest psychological horror game ever made. And let's not forget the weird stuff. Sony took a risk. Who thought mixing Final Fantasy characters with Mickey Mouse would work? But Kingdom Hearts became a global phenomenon. Unlike modern consoles where remakes and remasters dominate, the PS2 era was the Wild West of creativity. Developers were throwing everything at the wall, and most of it stuck. God of War, Devil May Cry, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper. These franchises were born here. Another massive win, backward compatibility. Out of the box, the PS2 could play almost your entire library of PS1 games. Imagine buying a PS5 today and populating your shelf with PS4 games immediately. Sony understood that gamers value their history. It made the upgrade painless. You weren't leaving your old games behind. You were bringing them with you. And the controller, the DualShock 2. It wasn't a reinvention. It was a refinement. It just felt right. It set the standard layout for basically every controller that followed, except maybe Nintendo, who likes to do their own thing. The PS2 didn't just win, it dominated. It forced Sega out of the hardware business. R.I.P. Dreamcast, we still love you. It outsold the GameCube and the original Xbox combined by a lot. But the craziest stat? Longevity. The PS2 launched in 2000. Do you know when the last game was released for it? 2013, FIFA 14. The PlayStation 4 was literally about to launch, and they were still making games for the PS2. That is a 13-year lifespan. That is unheard of in tech. The PlayStation 2 was the perfect storm. The right price, the right tech with the DVD player, and the undisputed best library of games in history. It bridged the gap between casual fans and hardcore gamers. It was the console that made gaming mainstream. It was the console that gave us memories that defined our childhoods. And that is why, no matter how powerful the PS5 or whatever comes next gets, the PlayStation 2 will always be the king. Thanks for watching. What was your favorite PS2 memory? The disc read error? San Andreas cheat codes? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.